Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Restless Shadows, which is our life and death gameplay. And I'm sorry, I had to pause it right here as frickin' Ambrose is going like, I'm just gonna have him go feed the cow plant because he's just here on this lot. Oh, oh, Grim, don't you show your face? I just thought that was funny because, obviously Ambrose would have a problem with the fact that Grimm took Wesley away from him and then rebirthed him. Um, so now theoretically, I mean, obviously not even theoretically, it's been a little while since we've seen, I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know what he's been doing since he's just on this lot. Actually, have you been on this lot since we rebirthed Wesley? Have you literally just stayed here? Because when we did the rebirth, this is where we were. Did you literally just stand here for okay. Anyway, so in the scheme of the timeline of this, West is now a child. So, I mean, yes, okay, he's probably 10 or so, but wibbly wobbly time, because Sims, it's like they're a child, then they're a teenager, where they'd be like, a teenager wouldn't be 13. I'm thinking a teenager to me is 16, 17, you know what I mean? So let's just say for the scheme of things that right now, it's probably been about 12 years since Wesley disappeared, was reborn as West and all of that. So Ambrose, obviously things have changed. The house is exactly the same. There's still pictures of Wesley all over the house. There's still, nothing in that respect has changed. The whole fucking thing is still here. This is going to be so funny for West when he gets here to be like, the hell is this? But it's been about 12 years now, so we're just saying. Because, while we're here playing with Ambrose in this part, obviously, West is aging up a little bit more closer to being a teenager. So we're just kind of, instead of being this is we're starting, and the start of this part is say 10 years, and then we're going to go over the next, you know what I mean? We're just kind of jumping ahead, and then this way, whatever. So roughly about 12 years now it's been that Wesley's been missing. Obviously, Ambrose has changed. You can tell. The thumbnail's kind of a dead giveaway, because, I haven't made it yet, but I know I'm going to have to put him on it, and you're going to see. But we will go into Cass. It's been so long since I made him, guys. So long. Because, I gave the makeovers and everything like that before we started playing. I think I did it before I came back from the holidays, because, and West was an infant when we left with Colorado, when we left him with Colorado and everything. So but apparently Ambrose has just been standing by the bog of rebirth over there for 12 fucking years. So whatever. Theoretically, what he has been doing is, losing his fucking mind because Wesley's gone. He just, and I think in the very beginning, he was probably just miserable and depressed and shut in his house. You know what I mean? And then after a few years, it was just, that pain turns to anger, and then he's thinking about everything I mean, to be fair, death is what took Wesley away. It wasn't vampires or anything, but he's just focusing on obviously in all of his pain, he's dealing with thinking about that. And then he's thinking about Wesley being taken from him and the fact, everything that Wesley dealt with in his life. And the fact that he saved him from almost dying that time, whatever. And now Wesley's just gone and he can't find him. And then he's thinking about his family and all the shit. And then, so he has been fighting. Now, obviously, I have not played with him, so it's not like I've done this stuff, but story purpose wise, he's been fighting other vampires and trying to find Esmeralda and I forget what the other vampire's name was. Whatever, the ones that killed his family. Like he's trying to find them. He's going to take them down. Like he's just because it's like I think he always probably wanted revenge or was angry or whatever, but you know, that intermission point where he saved Wesley's life and then was just like something was there even though it was just a stranger that he saved, but he was drawn to him and then finding him again. And it's like, that just kind of was like, you know what? I don't need her. It doesn't matter. All my whole life is you. That's it, you know? But now Wesley's gone. And then so all of that anger, all the pain, everything that he's kind of stuffed away for hundreds of years is back. Now he's angrier because like Wesley's gone and like, fuck whoever took it. So that's why Grim, don't you walk around in the background. Because I swear to God, actually, it'd be really funny to make Ambrose fight with the Grim Reaper. I wonder what would happen. I don't want my vampire to die. But anyway, I don't think his dark form. I'm gonna unlink this though. I don't think his dark form really changed. I can't remember if he was wearing this outfit or not. Obviously, his hair changed, and maybe it did. Maybe he has more scars and things like that. But I think clothes-wise, they might have stayed the same. Like, I don't think I really changed much of anything with that. Again, like I said, it's just his hair that changed and everything. And maybe more scars and stuff. He obviously has scars now that he didn't have before. But, like, even though, like, guys, he's supposed to be sad and dark and brooding, but he's just so adorable. Like, look at how adorable he is, even though you're like, you're supposed to be angry and broody and just, but look at how sunshiny and adorable. Sir, you're not helping. But the scars would be from fighting other vampires and everything like that. So, you know, just to look like he's been through some shit. Okay. And we got a new hairstyle. So we got shorter hair because, you know, and we got our Grim Reaper. We're going to look a little, and we had to change our style a little bit. He does not have as many outfits as he had. So he's just got, I don't know, was this originally one of his outfits? It might have been. I think this might have been one of his original ones that I kept. But he doesn't have the extra ones. Oddly enough, I'm pretty sure I had I came in because I was like, let me get photos for his, you know, the thumbnail. And they had 2 extra outfits that were just random weird fucking things. And I'm like, those are not outfits I would have put on you. They were random weird things. And like, where the fuck did you get them? Because even if I had left other outfits on you, they would have been the ones that he originally had. This one might have been the same or at least similar, but whatever. We still Dapper Former wear. I don't know what's changed on those. I mean, I think that's changed. But it's been so long, you know, and I don't think he had I don't think he had any scars. Did he? Now I know he had those underwear. I know he had the peaches, but like, so he's got more scars and stuff now. I don't think he had all of these. I know Wesley did. Wesley had scars from his attack when he was younger. But now, you know, Ambrose has them because he's, like I said, he's been fighting other vampires and everything like that. I think that's the same outfit he had, you know. So some of them still worked out and everything like that, but you know, we changed a little bit because it's been 12 years, so times change, right? A little bit. Even though in The Sims, time never changes, and your Sims in the first generation of your family and 10 generations later are wearing the same damn outfit because you're like, I just like this top, and I'm just going to keep, you know. But times have changed. So I think he might have actually still had this one on, like I know he had a big comfy sweater on. And then, you know, whatever. So there you go. There you go. Ambrose is changed a little bit. Some of the outfits are changed. Some of them might be similar or the same, but like, whatever. Sometimes you just have that big comfy sweater. I know he had one of those that's like a sweater on like that, but I don't remember if it was that one. Guys, it's been so long since since we've been with Ambrose, 2, since I made him over, so I don't remember 100% what was there. But yeah, Ava was the other one. I think she was the one that turned him technically. But does it say anything? Yeah, she's his master. I wonder what happens if he kills her. He doesn't particularly, like, hate her necessarily, But if she tries to stop him from killing Esmeralda, like she's going down type of a thing. Can you just clean those up? And we still have our bird. Neelix is still here. Let's feed him. Let's clean the perch. Let's socialize. Let's show affection. Why can't we send him on a recon mission? He's too upset. Oh. Oh, I guess it's because we haven't been with you in 12 years, so he's feeling a little neglected. Gifting. Take the gift off, or he's pissed because we haven't taken the gift. I like how they just go, whoop, and the perch is clean. I wish cleaning up after birds was that motherfucking easy. There would be shit fucking everywhere. Feathers everywhere, crumbs everywhere, shit everywhere. Seriously. Let's see, we could give him a bot. He probably gave us... Let's give him this fish. I don't know what he gave us. Discuss nefarious plans. And let's teach some mimicry. Oh, maybe he gave us this fish and we just gave him back. Oh, our wedding, our marriage certificate. Where can we put that? Wait a minute. Why do we have... Wait a minute. Oh, because one of them was Wesley's, probably. Did we get all of his stuff? Like, did they each get a marriage certificate? Could you please clean that up? Like, it's killing me because I can't clean up. Thank you. Oh, is it because there's a weird plate here? There's a weird plate stuck in my sink. Okay. I was like, I can't pick it up and, like, do anything, so... Oh my God, wait a minute. Also, wait a minute. Also, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what we need to do now. I'm sorry. Give me that motherfucking new door. Where's that awesome fucking door? We actually have a bookcase door now. See, now this is why when people are like, we had one, like the one I just deleted. Yeah, but it's not the same. Because, okay, here we go. Let me just go to. Secret Sanctuary. There we go. It's not the same as this one because this one, like, looks actually like a bookcase. And you know what I mean? Like, I gotta find a color that works. Oh, that dark brown kind of works. That'll work. Good enough. You know what I mean? Like, this now looks like a goddamn bookcase in the wall. And the other one, it looked like a door pretending to be a bookcase. Let's be honest. Okay? It was an attempt. It wasn't bad for, like, the fact that it was, like, I'm pretty sure base game or, like, one of the early packs. But you can't deny that it looks like it doesn't, like, here's a bookcase and then a door pretending to be a bookcase. Like, come on. This one looks like an actual bookcase up against a wall. So excited about it. More of these. And the fact that then there's also a bookcase that matches it. So you could literally put this entire wall, bookcase, there's the door in the bookcase, and you would never know which one's the door. And I fucking love that. You can actually make a thing. Let's have you... you know what? Let's see. Who are our other enemies? Esmeralda's our only other vampire enemy. Maybe we should go find her. And I figure that's what he's doing. Yeah, there you go. Let's go. I wanted to do... No, okay. Is it socialized? No, Troll Forums. I wanted you to do more nefarious things because you're like he's trying to find read theories, order upgrade, comedy, right? Social networking. We don't have any we just have socialized, but that's not what I want. I want you to I guess you can't do other I wanted you to send nasty things, socialize. Can we? Why can't we, like, do mean things? We hate her. We should just go find her, I guess. The thing is you were also staying with. It's interesting. You stayed with Vlad and his family, and you don't know them. Huh. Interesting. You don't know Vlad and his family anymore. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh.
Who are you thinking about? Is that your dad? Because it doesn't look. Well, it's not Wesley. Wait, that's true. You don't have. Oh my god, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Because we rebirthed him. Do you not remember Wesley?
He's your Dubé.
Ambrose lost some. No, that's not true. I. Oh, I don't like because Wesley's gone. Like, you rebirthed him that you can't, like, reminisce about him. Also, the going back and forth between computers is weird. Can you, like. Oh my god. You can't, like, I just. Can you not, like. Why can we inscribe wedding topper? Okay. Okay, I was like, you can't just, like, read it.
Oh.
You can't, like, mourn Wesley, like, because he's not. You can't. You can't. Because his ghost isn't there? Oh, I don't like it. You can't mourn him. I know we gave him what. So it disappears? Rest in pieces. Okay, well, that's not what I want. But, like, we'd have to figure out something. But, like, I don't like that you can't mourn. I know he's gone and he's not in there anymore, but I wish you could still mourn because he would absolutely do that. I don't like that. I don't know. That's a really weird thing. Like, yes, I get it. You rebirthed your sim, but Wesley is his soul's gone, but like I should still be able to mourn over his grave. You know what I mean? I don't like that we can't. Well, but he still gets the missing them from grieving. Okay. So anyway, you want to become disliked by Esmeralda. Let's travel. You don't know. Let's just travel by ourselves. Okay. Yeah, good. You don't have a job. Oh, we never earned 3 gold dates with our spouse. Also, that he's like, I can't finish my soulmate aspiration because my soulmate's missing. Oh, I'm also hoping that the time we spend with Ambrose a little bit will push Wesley up to, well, or Wes, whatever, same difference, up to aging into, where am I going? Forgotten Hollow. Like a teenager closer so that we can like kind of, you know what I mean? Let's see. What the fuck? Oh, that's true. They got kicked out. But you know Vlad. So how is it? I'm going to go visit the Vlad house. How is it that you lived with Vlad and his wife and they had like 2 kids at the time? I think she was pregnant, whatever. Now there's 82 kids there. How is it that you lived with them for so long and you don't remember them anymore? I mean, I guess falling out, I mean, to be fair, you lived with them hundreds of years ago, so like it's like you don't know them anymore. You know what I mean? Like you forgot. Unnerving stare. Why can we do an unnerving stare? Why is that? What is that? What's an unnerving stare and why can we do it? Where did that come from?
Sarif?
Knock on door. So these are his kids. What's unnerving stare from? Is it from a mod that I don't remember getting? Or is it from a personality trait that you have that I don't know about? Oh, it's from the Courage of Edith. Oh. Oh, also, I forgot. Go here. I also forgot that we need to come in here and unlock sun resistance because for some reason, totally forgot about that. Um, it's been so long since I played, I legit forgot that the um thing with the thing, the Daywalker mod, Twisted Mexie's Daywalker mod, no longer works after the last update for some fucking reason. Don't know why, just doesn't. And I haven't checked. I forgot to check today to see if it
Nurch. Cebu?
aha, mean. Can we do a rude introduction? He already doesn't like us, so that's good. We might have to kill all the vampires. We might have to kill Vlad's whole family. Instant attraction. We have an instant attraction to Vlad? That's concerning. That's very concerning. Mischief, deception. We kind of, I think we need to be, wait. Is she part of the Academy of Blood? No, that's true. Vlad hates her. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't be enemies. But let's just, I would say, like, maybe he came in here angry and, like, bitching and, like, whatever because of, awkward encounter, first impressions are strong. Because he's mad, he hates Esmeralda and everything like that, but doesn't realize they both think they think each other is in dreamland. You know what I mean? Don't make me kill your kid. But see, it's like we know her. Did we meet her outside? Yeah, but anyway, so we have to, with the mod being broken, we have to cheat having the sun resistance. Cast hallucination. That sounds like fun. You dampen emotions. Oh. Is she a vampire? Can we like offer training? Then we can get her some vampire skill. So I think he would have come in here mad at Vlad and whatever, but Vlad's like, hi, I kicked her out. We kicked her out because like they did the backstory for for this game save and everything was that like Esmeralda and Ava were like kicked out and everything, and Esmeralda and Ava hate each other. So it's just Ambrose doesn't understand the politics. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust my like footrest as I'm doing this. Doesn't understand the politics and everything. He, you know what I mean, like cheerful introduction. Maybe we should fuck Vlad's wife. That'd be interesting. Skill, charisma. Let's say more choices. Romance. I mean, seriously, Wesley's is love and everything, but maybe flirting with Vlad's wife isn't so fun. Isn't such a bad idea. He's gonna take one for the team if he is. He could be bisexual. I don't know. Actually, do we know? Did I set that? Oh, romance. Yeah, you are. Okay, romance, men and women. You don't give a shit. Okay, good for you. Oh, maybe we can just straight up. Oh, if Vlad finds out, that'd be great. Oh, she is just straight up into it. We're like, I just met you. Let's, I think because Vlad isn't telling him information on Esmeralda, right? Like, he's like, then I'm gonna fuck your wife. Listen, I'm pretty sure that's Vlad's wife. Whatever. Your wife, your daughter. Doesn't matter. She's an adult, I hope. Jesus, I didn't even notice. Oh, dear God, you're not pregnant, are you? She just did the thing like she was. No, she's not. Okay, she's just like sick with illness or whatever. I was like, Jesus. She just did the nausea thing like instantaneously. And I'm like, he's like, all right, that was cool. Do you think we should slave lad? We can't. Well, I mean, like, he doesn't have the vampire, like, potion. We're just gonna, like, beat the crap out of vampires. You know. I'm surprised Vlad didn't find out. Is his wife, like. Oh, what's going on up here? What's up here? Oh, okay. Oh, they got a nice, fun house. This is pretty. So, yeah. Ooh, they got even more stuff up here. Who the hell's sleeping up here? Jesus Christ, Vlad, how many kids you got? More choices. Mean. Malicious. Insult fang size. That's fun. Oh, he was going to go bang your wife again. Probably. Oh, Vlad is stuck here because there is a, well, he can peace out and get anywhere he wants, so. Vlad's evil. Oh, vampiric duel. Let's do that. I mean, again, I think it's really just Vlad hates Esmeralda, but you know what I mean? I think it's just the fact that Vlad won't tell him anything. Even though he hates Esmeralda, and you could get away with having her killed by having the fact that Ambrose shows up and is like, I will fucking kill her. I'm going to kill her. But Vlad's just being a douche about shit. Recap woohoo. Let's talk about how much we first kiss. Let's kiss his wife in front of him. Is he mad now because I fucked his wife? I really wanted to vampiric duel, but like they were not he can't like he's not coming out here. He keeps getting stuck. Like he can oh, there we go. Are we going to duel now? He keeps like getting stuck behind those freaking cribs. There he is. Okay. Can we go someplace? Let's go find him. Don't yell at his kid. I mean, go ahead, I guess. There's got to be places. There he is. Can we fight now? I want a duel. I wanted to duel. Come on. Jesus Christ, game. You know, you're killing me. Okay. Can we, why can't we, okay. Never mind. Let's just travel again. Anyway, we're going to find out that I wanted him to fight with Vlad, but like whatever. He was refusing, so it's kind of annoying. Like we know, okay, so anyway, maybe sleeping with Calidor or whatever. Finding out that in Windenburg, that's actually where. Now this is let's come back here. She kind of lets Windenburg slip or whatever, and he's thinking, you know what, wait, yeah, that makes sense because this is where he lived when he was a kid, and this is where his family died. So I guess it never occurred to him to think that the Possessivo sisters lived in the same town. Like, good damn, Marisol. That they lived in the same place that he lived as a child. And this is, if we remember, the house that, like, well, we weren't here. I don't think we ever came here. But this is the house his family died in. This is where he lived. And they knew Matilda. So. Oh, he's just straight up decided to play the violin. Did Matilda go to bed? Matilda is a vampire. But yeah, this was the house. I changed everything back around because, like, originally there was some different stuff or whatever, but this was the house that he grew up in. So he was born here. His brother died in this lake. Like, did we say he drowned? Did he freeze to death? He froze to death and drowned in lake? Whatever it happened. And this is where they broke in and killed his family. And then when I got rid of the vampires can kill mod, his family came back to life. Whoops. But this is where they died and everything. So this is the house he actually, like, I don't was like technically born in. Um, and Matilda is actually someone passed down appreciation for home. I wonder if it's because he knows this is where he like actually lived, you know?
Waxel.
So
Gorabani Shasavin.
I'm gonna do vampire stuff, you know. Share Soul's journey.
Oh, yes.
I feel like, and then, you know, he'd obviously be.
Soul, soul.
Matilda needs to be in a better mood. Okay. Friendly, deep thoughts. Let's have a deep conversation. What's a vampire's favorite drink? Dracola! Anyway, so I feel like, you know, they'd be having a conversation. He'd be like trying to find out. He's like, listen, you knew my family. I told you to actually have like a deep conversation with her. And I don't think you did. Is now attracted to Matilda. Okay. Oh, sorry, girl. That's because we were standing in the bathroom. It's not your fault. That ain't your fault, sweetie. She did tell us to get out. We've maxed our thanatology skill. Good for us. Okay. You know, but anyway, I mean, I feel like I said, he's trying to get information out of her, you know, about Esmeralda and everything and what happened. And of course, she's going to have to tell him, you know, but like, just recall mortal life. Exactly. Like, hey, I know, I remember, I'm starting, because he's, I think, remembering stuff. So let's actually have you go home. Now that you've talked to Matilda, it's like broad daylight, but now you got your thing back. I totally forgot, like, speaking ill from speaking a dead language. Oh, dear God. Ambrose is still learning how to round out those pesky vowels. I think that's from obviously trying to do something with, he was speaking, whatever, because with the thanatology skill, I think it is that comes, or one of them, you can do that, but I don't think they have parcel tongue in the game, but whatever. Anyway, so, you know, yes, Vlad was not going to be very forthcoming, so he's simply decided, fine, if you're not going to tell me what I want to know, I'm just going to take your wife. Do you... Oh, you do. And did we ever plant... Oh, we do have trees back here. Oh, no, our tree is dead. Oh, fuck. Okay, weed, water all. Can I cheat that? Set gardening state, blossoming. Okay, we'll just dispose of dead plant. All right, that sucks. It's because I wasn't here for so long. Harvest all. Damn. We don't have enough plasma fruit to, like, make plasma packs. He's gonna die. Well, we can order them. It's fine. We should hire a gardener, but... Aw, poor plasma fruit tree. I'm sorry, plasma fruit tree. That's my fault. Let's plant these so we can have a couple more trees. Actually, we might as well plant that one too. Don't know that that's going to really work, you know, because we're not taking care of our plasma plants. Oh, goddamn. It failed to germinate. If it doesn't germinate this time, I'm just going to move it to a different one. It failed to germinate and it stole my fucking plant. You stole my plasma fruit. It stole my plasma fruit. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to go into... Is it under live edit? You stole my damn plasma fruit. That's not fair. Jerky fucking thing. Why did the other ones work, but that one didn't? Is it because there's a lamp over it? The other one worked. Did I have to plant them? Let's go to plasma fruit tree. Where is it? There it is. Boop. I'm just gonna plant a full fucking tree. Huh. There we go. Skin myself some trees. Fuck that. There we go. That's all right. You're gonna water all, then we can have you go. I'm not gonna go, Lane. Sorry. I needed to make sure. Oh, are these like... He doesn't have enough gardening skill to evolve his plant. Oh, shit. His bathing outfit still has the old hair. That's kind of fucked up. Can you... Ugh, okay. Vampire, let's do dark meditation. I can't... That's so funny that his bathing outfit didn't update with his hair. I'm pretty sure I did hair on all outfits. Can you... Actually, he would do that. You know what I mean? Let's have you order... Do we have to do it? Plopsy medicine. No. How do we... I forget how to... I think it's under... Maybe it's under vampire, to be fair. Vampire secrets? Mm-hmm. Plasma packs. Okay. Let's just order 10 of those for now. So, because we're growing our own, so we can make our own. Let's see. Also, mail. Do we have any? Let's get mail. I know he's hungry. And then this will just replace that. Our poor boy. He's just like living in the same house, Wesley everywhere. You know. Did you get any plasma fruit packs? You did. And you're gonna drink that one. Oh, wait, we can actually breed frog. Cool. Can we turn one into a... Create a plasma pack from that guy. Good for that. Oh, we just got a regular plasma fruit. Okay, that's what it was. So. All right. So you can just do whatever. We're going to need their gardening skill to be up a little bit, to be fair. I don't think we can research gardening. Hmm. Let's see. I want you to like... I don't think we have gardening books either. Read. Let's see. Do we have a gardening book? I don't think so. We have duplicates of a lot of books. Purchase books. Let's go to skill books and gardening. Let's get some gardening books. You know what I also want you to get? I want you to get some baking books. You know what I just think would be funny? And I probably should have... He already has baking level 3, to be fair. I think it would have been fun, and I probably should have cheated it. But if, like, in the very beginning, like, obviously, he would have been... He would have been devastated about Wesley, so he would have been, like, basically in bed, rotting away for, like, a couple of years. And then it was, like, then trying to fill the void of his sadness by, you know, by baking. Just baking cakes and things like that. He just went crazy and was like just baking sweets and treats and everything to like, I just need cookies to make me feel better. You know what I mean? And then kind of started going on a like angry rampage. And sometimes maybe he goes on an angry rampage and then he comes home and he bakes fucking cookies. You know what I'm saying? Can now fertilize plants. What I really want you to be able to do is evolve these fuckers, but you know. I think we can get gardening skill too by researching. So let's go research. I know we're gonna like just super speed through a lot of stuff like this because like, can we research every plant? Water everything. Research. And then, okay, that one doesn't need to be watered, but this is why I'm kind of like going through on the super speed type of a thing. And then, because like, and maybe the next, why does it keep changing? Like, stay on super speed, thank you. I'm trying to get his gardening skill up. I suppose I could cheat it up. Want to go on a date? No. Listen, we were fucking you to get your husband mad at us. And now, to be fair, I don't need to. Why will he not water the plant? Can you not get to this? You know what it is? I think there's something wrong with where this plant is. So can I like move this and then just kind of move that? Well, wait. I guess move it like this. Or is it just because, is it because there's something in this? I think it's because there's a light right here. Because like that light and then like, because for some reason he can get to every other plant but this one. Which is just really bizarre. Let's go water this and see if you can get there. I think it's because of the lamp over it. No, you can't get to this plant? How can you not get to this plant? All right, well, okay. So I have no idea what the fuck is wrong with this goddamn tree. I guess we're gonna, like, can I just get rid of this? And then maybe just put the tree in here without a thing in it? Or maybe there's something wrong because that's the one that wouldn't germinate, so maybe I need to get a new planter box? And then I can put my tree in it? Maybe it's because that one plant was technically still there? Okay, so it's probably because that plant that I had was still technically in there, which is really fucking bizarre, but like, okay. And the thing is also, while he keeps the room clean and everything like that, he never sleeps in his fucking bedroom, clearly. Like, he's napping on couches, he'll sleep in the other room. He's feeling flirty. Sweetie, I know, but we might have to come back and be with him in the next part too, just because it'll give, like, West a little time more to age up and so that we can have him, say, fight Esmeralda. I was like, why is there for a literal split second, I could not figure out why the fuck there was a ghost child in my house. I forgot that's his brother. I was like, ghost child? Right, never mind. Your family's buried here. You had them brought here. Um, and maybe that's it. I feel like even though he's thinking about his father, oh, are you, you're not giggly from illness. Stop that. I hate that. Child whisked away. Child services took away. No, they didn't. Why would you be sad about a child whisked away? You don't have any children, and your brother is dead. I think people have been having problems. I think people have had things like that. Like a child was taken away when a child sim dies or something, or like, you know what I mean? Like there's been weird glitches like that. It might be the reverse, but I think it's that, why don't you play the piano? I know it's hard for you, because this was Wesley's thing. You know what I mean? Wesley was the pianist. You know what I mean? And you're looking at that wedding photo of the two of you, and you know what I mean? It's like hard. Although to be fair, your wedding photos and photos of Wesley are everywhere all over this house. I do feel like too, and maybe, you know what, maybe Matilda actually came in the very beginning because, even though she isn't his master, Ava is, right? She's the one who made sure he stayed alive. Ava and Esmeralda, even though they hate each other, they're still sisters, they still live together. And I think Ava's smart enough to know that, like, Esmeralda killed Ambrose's entire family. So why would Ambrose want anything to do with her? You know what I mean? And so she's always stayed away. But I think, can you, like, show your dark form? That's not what I meant. Sorry. I meant to do, hi, dark form. I meant to do, dark meditation. I just saw dark, and I need you to do dark meditation to get some energy up. So anyway, so I think Ava would have noticed in the very beginning, say when Ambrose was, you are not sick, game. God, stop it. Stop with the sick bullshit. Feed, socialize, cooet, gifting, take gift, birds giving us gifts, always take the gift. Socialize. Oh, never mind, he disappeared, so. We also can get other birds because we have that mod. So, yes. But anyway, so I feel like Ava would have noticed, because she, she's his master, she would have a connection with him. Then in the very beginning, after Wesley died, that, like, he wasn't eating, he wasn't taking care of himself, he was slowly dying. And I feel like in, like, reality, not in Sims reality, where, like, actually, to be fair, vampires don't die from starvation. They don't. Because I tried to starve one of my vampire Sims, and it didn't work. I had to kill him. I had to kill him, but, like, because they don't die via starvation, but, like, they just gets worse and worse and worse. Yeah, sure, we'll go over. And everything. So, because he was so upset about Wesley dying initially, that he just kind of was wasting away, and it was, but let's just say it would take a very long time for them to starve to death, but just getting so hungry that you're going to turn into a feral monster. You know what I mean? And, I feel like Ava's probably always kept tabs on Ambrose, knowing that, like, what her sister did, killing, let's, go here together. Killing his family, her turning him into a vampire, even though he probably wouldn't have wanted that, knowing that also that he does hate that and everything, that it took him a long time to get accustomed to that fact, and kind of hating her in theory, even though he didn't really know her, like, for turning him into a monster and whatever. And it took him a long time to just get used to it and be happy with being a vampire or being okay with it. But Matilda was obviously the one that, like, kind of kept tabs on him and kept an eye on him and, whatever. Simon! This is the same game save? I forgot that we knew Simon. This is the same game save that we use. It's not the same save. It's the same save file, but it's a different save of my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used the same base game save file. Like, okay, I got, like, whatever, to do our legendary tales, and Simon he's also old in here now, but he's an elder he married our, like, founder in our legendary tales series. So it's just funny seeing him call, because it's like, maybe this is the same universe, To be fair, all the universes and all the streams cross, because Colorado's in all of them. He's speaking in tongues now over here. Speaking a dead language. I guess that didn't go so well. What, okay, you guys are... But but anyway, I think Ava like kind of kept tabs on him through Matilda. Matilda was always kind of like a family friend and was always around, and then, obviously revealed that she was a vampire too, whatever. So, was his only like support. But he was living with Vlad because Esmeralda killed his family, and Vlad and the Esmeralda have a huge falling out and everything like that. But I think in the scheme of the game save, the backstory was that Esmeralda and Ava were always fighting with each other and whatever, so Vlad banished them from Forgotten Hollow and everything. But obviously that was back in ye olde times. Vampires now live wherever the hell they want. They're not just stuck to Forbidden Hollow. But he was like, no, you're out of the coven kind of a thing or whatever. So anyway, now we know Ambrose fighting with Vlad because, like, why won't you tell me where the fuck she is so I can kill her? Because still, even though Vlad hates her, he is the one in charge. He's like, I'm in charge. I'll keep her in line. And then she has kind of been in line for centuries now. Aside from killing his family. But, like, he's kind of kept... So I don't think he wants... Yeah, there's that problem of raining inside the house again. Oh, dear God, it really does rain inside of everything. They really need to fix that. What did they break? They broke so much shit with this last update, just for the kits. What the fuck are they updating? That it rains inside the house now. We are inside the house, and if you put the walls up, right, and you can see the ceiling, okay, it's raining inside the fucking house. It's raining in the house. They don't think that they're getting wet, but the rain effects are coming in the house. And the Daywalker mod for the vampires that just basically gives them sun immunity, broken. What the fuck did you do in this update that would break the weather? I mean, I guess with the vampire thing, it makes sense if they broke the weather because it's related to the sun, so it's not. But they did some kind of weather tuning and kind of fucked it up. Why? What are you doing? You know what I mean? It's one thing if like before Life and Death, you're like, Grimm is acting weird, because it would make sense. You're changing Grimm. You're changing that. You're adding things that are affected like that. But like, what are you doing that's affecting the weather? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not adding seasons 2. You know what I mean? You're not adding like seasons 2.0 because, or like, oh, we're going to change weather effects. I mean, maybe, but like, what literally are you doing? Didn't she just call and say, like, oh my God, you're getting to know my mom, that's cool. And now she's like, you're also an ass. Probably because, are we getting a bad reputation? Well, maybe our reputation went down, but anyway, I'm gonna have you go home. You're not really talking to anybody here, and I figured we'd come over, but like, whatever. Um, but like, what are they doing? I was like, are they tweaking vampires? Because like, why did the Daywalker mod of all things break? That has never broken since it's been created. Like, it literally, all it does, I'm assuming, is instead of being able to add the sun with, well, now I can do it because of UI cheats. You just right click and unlock it. But you just put it on and it's just like, okay, it's as if you have sun resistance, the 3 layers of the sun resistance, like you chose those for your vampire. So I'm assuming that's all it really does, is just like that buff that you could unlock, it just automatically slaps it on all the vampires. But like, so why did that break of all things? Because that's such a random tiny thing. It's not like, okay, UI cheats usually breaks, MC Command Center breaks. Oh, hello. Invite in, I guess. We can invite you in. Are you here for a round of... See, the thing is maybe that's why he's now sleeping with a woman, because it's just... It's like, this is fine. You're not Wes. You're not Wesley. You're not him. It's fine. I don't need to worry about it. It's going to be a little jealousy-inducing for her when West comes back into his life, and then He's like, yeah, no, I don't need you anymore. She's gonna be like, I thought we had a thing. He's like, yeah, no. Oh, I mean, we would do the things, but like we didn't have a thing. Like we had a thing, but not like real attachment. He's not really, girl, I'm not that into you. Again, he's bisexual, so like it doesn't matter. It's not that, but it's just Wesley's the only person that he wants. You know what I mean? And like I feel like this also too. So like, hey, not just are you going out fighting with other vampires, anyone who's on Esmeralda's side or anyone who's a friend of hers or anything, or just vampires that piss you off or anyone that pisses you off, werewolves, anything that pisses you, like they just look at you wrong and like whatever. I feel like that was a lot of where all of his scars and stuff came from initially too. It was just the anger and he would fight with anyone and anything. And maybe he's toned down a little bit, but his anger's more directed. Like before, it was just a depression that you're in for years where you almost died. And again, Ava would notice because she's his master, so she'd be like, one of my children is dying, and like, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she would have that sense as like a vampire master type of a thing. And she would have told Matilda, and Matilda probably would have been the person in the very beginning, in the first couple of years, that would have come over and been like, you need to pull yourself fucking together. You know what I mean? Oh, we can't, he didn't give me a gift? Okay, that's fine. Socialize, let's show affection, let's teach mimicry. We're not going to provoke. We would never do that. I mean, sometimes I provoke my own bird. Yeah, I do. Sometimes he's being good. I'm like, I poke him. Sometimes he's snuggling with me and he doesn't like, he doesn't like to be held. But like he'll sometimes snuggle into your hand, but you're only supposed to pet birds on like the head and the neck. You're not supposed to pet their bodies. But sometimes I just like to because he doesn't like some people can like their birds will just lay in their hands on their backs or whatever. But sometimes he's just snuggling with me, so I'll just be like, and I just grab him with my hands, and I just cocoon him in my hands, and he hates it. So that's me provoking my bird. Yeah, I'm not gonna like not in the case of this where provoking him is like being mean. No, I'm just like teasing him. I will tease my fucking bird, but anyway, so Matilda in the first couple of years, and maybe he's lost touch with her, but like for a couple of years getting over his stuff because yes, he was miserable, depressed, wasn't eating, and was basically starving himself to death or just and maybe the frenzies and the anger, and that was part of the starvation, and then he would just go and get into all these horrible fights and stuff, and she's like, you're gonna get yourself killed and like whatever, and that's not what Wesley would have wanted, you know what I mean? um and they probably had a falling out. I would assume that when Matilda brings that up, he'd be like, what the fuck would you know about that? I mean, she came over and I think she was friends with Wesley too. I don't think we had that happen too much in here, but I do think she used to call and come over, like, so it's not like he didn't know her. But I think that would have made Ambrose kind of pissed off. You know what I mean? Like, because yeah, Wesley would want me to live my life, but my life's going to go on for hundreds of more years. I'm never going to be with him now. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like that would have made, in sense of a normal human being, you know, they would want you to live your life to the fullest until you die and then you're with them. You can't say that to a vampire. Well, your dead human husband would want you to live for the next several thousand fucking years without, you know what I mean? Like, that's going to come across a little wrong. So, while Matilda tried to say the right thing, it doesn't come across right to a vampire. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I like the fact that Calidora came over and just cleaned our house, basically. You know, actually, I like that. So I know we just had him go over there and fuck her, but like, I mean, like, theoretically, what we could have always done is like, yeah, he went over, blah, blah, blah. He's banging Vlad's wife, and she'll come over because Vlad's too busy being like king of the vampires and whatever. And Ambrose would give her a little bit of attention, and she'd just come over and clean and take care of his house and keep everything neat and tidy when he was like really just being a psychopath and going out and killing people. And like now she still comes over every once in a while like this to do this, and he's like, I don't really like, he's fine. He keeps care of it himself. Like, he's gotten back on his feet a little bit. You know what I mean? Like he's not in the stages where he was in the beginning where he was like feral and angry and fighting everything and getting beat up and like just hoping he would die in these fights. Um but just being too damn fucking strong. Um and and then now and then finally being able to find a target for his anger, and now for the last few years he's just been going after Esmeralda's like lower rank people, like taking them out and whatever, and trying to figure out where she is. But so going from depressed and starving and feral and just violent to calculated psychoticness, like he's got some of himself back, but that's because he's thinking, "Oh, hey, mom." She died of a broken heart. Well, she technically died from a vampire murdering her, but when we had to re-kill her, it was broken heart because, whatever. Your husband was murdered by vampires and then you died as they ripped your heart out of your body. Broken heart, and also your husband was dying in front of you, so same thing, good enough, right? Anyway. Um but but yeah, so now he's more calculated and everything, and I think he's getting a little semblance of himself back. That family ghost Matilda's like supporting him and everything, and like eh, he's still angry and upset about Wesley. It's still hard to see all the photos all the way around, even though we never finished filling them up. But now when we get pictures of West, we can put them here, and then West and Wesley can cohesively live together, in the memories. But but he's still angry and still pissed off, and he's like, "No, I'll be fine when Esmeralda's dead." You know what I mean? Is she really gonna die? I don't think so, because like, well, I'd have to MC Command Center kill her, I guess. We could do that. We will probably maybe we'll come back with Ambrose in the next part as well. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'll see how I feel next week. But we've kind of gotten at least a little enough of his story, haunting memories from grieving. Now, it's because you're talking to your mother, but I'm gonna say it's from grieving because of Wesley. Oh, you still have the blues grief. Oh, that is awesome. Good for you. I'm glad you still have that grief and it's still hanging around 12 years later. I mean, in the scheme of The Sims, it's only been a couple days, to be fair. Um, But I also do like that they have a supportive dynamic. And maybe that's also helping too, is that his family's ghosts are kind of coming out more with his thanatology skill and maybe his occult skills and whatever that he's been developing, that like now his family ghosts are coming out more. And that's actually, let's harvest all. I'm gonna guess we still don't have, I want to be able to, I don't know when we're going to be able to. Let's research a little bit so we can talk to plant, talk to plant, talk to plant. Just so, whatever. I know we're getting close to time, but that's why I'm gonna kind of try to wrap up what he's doing in his life. But I mean, I think that's everything. So yeah, he's after Esmeralda. He's Vlad not telling him where Esmeralda is because he wants to be in control is kind of why, you know. But now I don't think if Vlad really likes him very much because he's banging Vlad's wife, but like, whatever. Like, also, I think that partially too, I know that we just did it in this part, but like, theoretically, let's just say it happened years ago. It would have been part of his death wish. You know what I mean? Like, if Vlad's not going to tell me where Esmeralda is, then I'm going to fuck his wife. And like, and then, Matilda would have been like, you can't have sex with Vlad's wife. He's going to kill you. And he's like, good, let him try, type of a thing, because like, he didn't care, you know? It's going to be very interesting what's going to happen when West comes back into his life. You know what I mean? Like when he meets West and realizes this used to be Wesley and like there's his soul again and like whatever, because that's all he's ever wanted is Wesley back. And you know what I mean? So it's going to be kind of interesting. And then you think Vlad's going to be like, just forget that. Maybe Vlad's like, listen, I hate you. Stay the fuck away from me and my wife. But like, Simon's calling. Damn, Simon. But I don't know. To be fair, whatever, not a big deal. The whole point is just the filler in between while he's waiting for Wes to age up till we can actually meet and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Um, but I haven't decided. Like I said, I don't know what we'll do. Will we be back with Ambrose to try to see maybe he can find Esmeralda and take her out? I don't really know because I think what I do want to do is obviously I want to play with West when he's a teen, like a little bit, maybe like one part or something, but I want it mostly to be like, and I do want them to meet at some point. Like maybe when West is a teenager, they meet, and then like that's the first sign for West that like, why do I feel like I know him? You know what I mean? Like that's weird. You know, like we've never met before, but I feel like I know him. And for Ambrose to also have that same feeling, this is going to get really annoying when it's snowing. Also, who peed over here? But anyway, so it's just going to be kind of more interesting when they're a little bit older. So I don't know if I'll play next time with West as a kid again, unless it's like a kid turning into a teenager, then maybe. But like, or we'll be back with Ambrose, or will I just go to West and then we'll play a little bit and then we'll age him up to a teenager like a little bit early. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. So it'll be a surprise for both of us. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.